Hello and welcome. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to replace the rear hub on a 2011 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport front wheel drive. So first things first, I'm going to get this tire off. That is a 21 millimeter. This one's the lock. I already loosened that before I started the video. Don't want to lose those. Go ahead and pop that off. Okay. Damn, that was on there, huh? Now I always throw the tire under the frame of the car for safety, in case that jack wants to give out. But I am going to stick a jack stand under there too, just in case. There it goes. That'll keep it from falling on my legs, huh? Okay. First things first, got to take off this brake caliper. And that is a 14 millimeter. You got these bolts right back here. I know it's hard to see. This is your brake caliper. These are the two bolts you have to remove. Alright, got that one broke free. It wouldn't be right if one of them wasn't a pain in the butt. There it is. Okay. I am not a mechanic. I'm just doing this because it's my wife's car and I want to save money. No telling what a mechanic shop would charge you for what I'm about to do. So, you know, the more you know in the world, the more money you're going to be able to save yourself in the long run. So hopefully you learned something from this video. And I'm not just doing it for nothing. This one's a little tough. If you do it, you'll realize that the brake line gets in the way. And you could remove it, but then you have to bleed the brakes out and all that other nonsense that you don't want to do. If you were changing the brake pads, it probably wouldn't hurt to remove it. But just doing what we're doing now, it doesn't seem important. Ah, dang. Almost there. I think I got it. Pop! Goes the weasel. So, I did have it. So, just rest that back there. That one bolt, it ain't going to come out. This little piece right here fell off. I'm probably going to knock it off a couple times before we're done, so I'm just going to toss it in my box for later. Get that sweat out of my eyes. Now we got to remove this mount right here, the caliper mount. That too is 14 millimeters. Now you want to go ahead and get them both loosened up, and you don't want to fully remove one bolt until you almost have the other bolt out, or you're going to end up trying to loosen it, and this bracket's going to be trying to come with you. You may not do it on this side because of the way you have to turn it, but on the other side it was a pain in the butt. And I've already busted my knuckles and made them bleed trying to get this off, this first one off. And then I just scraped my arm right there. That's all right. Just remember, if you don't want to get hurt, then don't try to fix it yourself, because that just kind of comes with the territory. I will say that this one's going a whole lot smoother than the first one. And this might... Okay. Come here. Rubber mallet. I'm going to release the parking brake for this part so I can spin the rotor and make contact with multiple spaces. There we go. So it's really on there. I'm also seeing more. And I am a right-handed guy. Come on now. Oh, here's that other one. Hey, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get you. There it is. Took a little doing, huh? Tore my glove. It's okay. Okay. This is where it's gonna get tricky because you got 4 bolts behind here. Somebody's here. I'll be back. And we got 5 bolts back here to remove the bearing. 4 of them that hold the hub on, 17 millimeter. And then you have one that holds in your sensor, which is 10 millimeter. All right. Talk to you a little bit while I'm off camera here. Got to put an extension. Go ahead and take the sensor out first, just in case it tries to fall out and put pressure on it, which is it's doubtful that it's going to fall out of there. Better safe than sorry. See if I can get it from my hand the rest of the way. My short little stubby hands don't help. And I'm right-handed. There we go. Okay, now back to it. Now my kit came with new bolts, so I'm just going to throw these away. Now as far as getting your parts, you can go to an auto parts store. I use Amazon because I always get everything half price from Amazon as I would from a Napa or AutoZone. I need some lug nuts. For both these hubs, I paid $110 versus the $120 that the auto parts store wanted. So you can, make your own decision on where you want to get it. I got this hub puller kit here from Harbor Freight. It comes with multiple different attachments. It does many things, but this is what I need it for, and it was $110. which is the money that I saved from getting my part from Amazon. And on the last one, you know, this whole part came off. I didn't think that was supposed to happen. It didn't hurt anything, but it was a bit of a pain in the butt. Just like that. Just kind of rest it inside the hole again so I can take these lug nuts off. Alright, and there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to beat that out of there, which is wanting to be a pain. I don't know why. Why are you doing that to me? There it is. Rest that up there for now. You know, it doesn't sound bad. So the way that I did it last time, was I went through and I got a bolt sticking through here. Here and there, just like that. Maybe because I set the parking brake. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic. I'm learning as I go, and I'm just kind of trying to share my journey with whoever wants to listen. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. Uh-huh. All right, I got it on that one. I may have to crawl under it to get the rest here. So, away we go. That didn't feel good at all. Got it that time. Now don't tighten any of them up until you get them all started. And you kind of want to tighten them up as even as you can. That way you're not putting too much pressure on one. Okay. Go ahead and get the sensor hook back up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those 17mm bolts tightened down as much as I can with a ratchet. Then I'm going to use my torque wrench, put 72 pounds of foot torque on them. That's what the specs say, at least. Now it's probably best if we try to do one on the top right and then do the bottom left, kind of alternate them. And the last one I did, I didn't do this, and I tried to go straight at it with a torque wrench. It was so long that I was only doing like an eighth of a turn at a time. So you may have to switch tools halfway through, but go ahead and start with one of these. It'll save yourself a lot of trouble. And that's what I'm here. I'm here to try it first, so it's easier for you. That one had a lot on there. Okay. Now we gotta get the torque wrench. Hope y'all are enjoying looking at my ankles. I should probably be wearing jeans while I do this, but it's a little warm and I like comfort more than anything. Now this is going to be a little difficult because it's so long. This is easier to do if you had a lift of some sort, but I don't. There it is. There it is. All right. Look at that. Nice and new. Again. Okay. So back to the reassembly. I think I can put this on without the rotor, huh? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay. Where's my rotor? There it is. There's this. Oh, I don't want that much tension on that line. So, there we go. Remember, this was 14 millimeter. You can kind of do like you do on everything, alternate sides. The other side was easier because I could do my right hand. Now you're not going to be able to get a torque wrench in here, so You just want to get these ones tight. I don't know what that is. Now this one's a bit of a nuisance, so what I like to do is go ahead and just slide it over this bolt here. And then I'll finish up where it needs to go once I get it in place. So here we go. Just like that. There it is. Now we'll work it over here. Back up a little bit. There we go. Just like that. Of course, this one's gonna give me trouble because it's got that damn hose there, and we're only gonna get little quarter turns at a time. Can't torque these either, so just get them tight. Huh. So when you put your tire on there, that'll suck everything up through the bearing. but just for fun, I want to do that. All right, there you have it. Please like and subscribe. I do multiple things on my channel. Don't normally do car stuff. Do more phones, tablets, games, electronic stuff, cooking, and product review. Please like and share, because you never know what I'm going to do next.